air conditioning service and installation. You can rely on Payne's Heating and Air, serving Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas from their headquarters in Mangum, Oklahoma. With years of experience and hundreds of satisfied customers, call Payne's Heating and Air Conditioning at 799-5130. 799
Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum.
Listen, if you need a new overhead door or service on your overhead door you've got, here's some important information that you need to know. David Payne of Payne's Heat and Air has purchased Faith Garage.
That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports.
And installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go hand in hand when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum specializes in reliable used vehicles. Here are some of the examples of what's on the lot right now. Check out this 2012 Kia Sorento all-wheel drive with 102,000 miles and fully equipped. It's white with ebony cloth for only $79.50. Or this 2010 GMC Terrain, locally owned, 113,000 miles, rear DVD, leather, only $88.50. And this 2012 loaded Audi QS for $11,950. See Jamie or Lacey at Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum.
Most folks don't need the services of an attorney often, but when they do, many are choosing Corey Kendall, attorney at law. With offices in Altus and Mangum, Corey provides family law, estate planning, real estate, and criminal law services, operating with integrity as the cornerstone of his practice. The Kendall Law Firm is family-run, with wife Renee managing the office. When you need an attorney, remember Corey Kendall, attorney at law.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
If you have tickets or accidents and need auto insurance, you're purchasing a new home and need homeowners coverage, you're a contractor needing general liability or a bond, maybe you're a business owner and need professional liability, directors and officers, or cyber liability, you need farm coverage or crop insurance, the Castle Agency in Mangum is who you're looking for. Family owned and operated for 81 years, the Castle Agency provides insurance for individuals, families, businesses with all kinds of insurance needs. Call or go by the Castle Agency and Pam Simmons will be happy to help you out. Phone 580-782-3049. Visit the office at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum.
We are a community of ongoing legacy and tradition. This is Landon Brooks from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of the Mangum Tigers on and off the field. Good luck on another exciting season, Tigers and Lady Tigers. Stockman's Bank is behind you all the way.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, "Go Mangum Tigers." The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night, or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
The Mangum Star-News has been serving southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star-News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star-News.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800. For top-notch heating and air conditioning service and installation, you can rely on Payne's Heating and Air, serving southwest Oklahoma and North Texas from their headquarters in Mangum, Oklahoma. With years of experience and hundreds of satisfied customers, call Payne's Heating and Air Conditioning at 799-5130, 799-5130.
Hey fans, are you going to be in the stands? This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we can't hide our Tiger pride. Whether it's the gridiron or the basketball court, we support our Tigers and Lady Tigers. So bring your best orange and black and we'll see you at the game. Stockman's Bank is Tiger proud.
Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Lewis Tittle offers so many services. From fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, "Go Tigers."
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-51. That's 782-5151. You're proud.
Taking care of your family is easy and convenient at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum. Located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum, Dr. Lonnie Perryman and nurse practitioner Patty Burks provide a comprehensive, full-service family practice, including care for children and adults, including geriatrics. Call 782-3393 for appointments at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum.
Listen, if you need a new overhead door or service on your overhead door you've got, here's some important information that you need to know. David Payne of Payne's Heat and Air has purchased Faith Garage Door Company. So if you need commercial or residential installation, service, or repairs, just call David Payne at Faith Garage Doors, 580-482-6369. Free estimates always.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find in 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, IRP registration, pipe passes, or even send a UPS, Tom and Cynthia Clark will help you at the Mangum Tag Agency. Call 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have one bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi, and cable is just $5. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call Brandy at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger, Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Son, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
Amanda Weaver from Mangum is now the manager at Courtsview Meat Company in Altus. Gary and Letitia Stockton and Amanda are proud to sponsor Hobart Bearcat and Mangum Tiger radio broadcasts. Listen, when you're enjoying ball this fall, stack up on the best ribeye steaks money can buy from Courtsview. Also ribs, jerky, smoked sausage, hams, and a lot more. And of course, they do custom slaughtering. If you're grilling, roasting, baking, or slicing, you can't go wrong with Courtsview Meat Company, 800 South Veterans Drive in Altus. Phone 580-477-1390.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stonecutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go hand in hand when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Well, hi again, everyone. Welcome to Softball on Classic Hits 97.7 as we are underway, or about to get underway here on a senior day. And we actually had one pitch that was well out of the strike zone, so Michaela Augustine can now hobble her way off the field. And classy move there by Richard, one of the seniors here this afternoon. She literally has a broken leg, so obviously we're not going to play a game with her out there with a broken leg. So Michaela gets her one play in, and now she will head to the bench, and Victoria Geralds will take her place out there in the field. Ball 2 delivered to Tegan Jones, Cameron Bullard, Jenna Bay, Emily Swanson, and Josie Oakley due up here in the inning. We'll get the rest of the lineup here in a minute. Line shot right at the first baseman, and a great play there turned in by the first baseman Bailey Locklear, catching the line drive off the bat of Tegan Jones. So Jones out on the line shot over to first base, one going. It'll be Bullard and Bay, numbers 1, 2, and 3. Emily Swanson, Josie Oakley, and Ellery Woods. There's a foul ball on the right side. And then Sailor Bullard, Ashton Tomlinson, and Caitlin Gillespie, 7, 8, and 9 in the lineup. So good to have you alongside as we are on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv, and also
on the Facebook Live page. And there's a ball to Bullard. And the count on Cameron now, 2-0. Do what? Oh, yeah, you got to keep, come on now. You got to keep score now, Katie. Last home game, got to be going there. Pitch in the dirt. And that'll run the count to 2-0 now. Get the defense for you quickly for Mangum. Sydney Webb is on the mound. Her battery mate, Nicole Rogers, as we told you already, over there at first base, making a dandy play already. The ball gets away here. Is Bailey Locklear. Hadley Shelby playing second base this afternoon. And at third base, you'll find now Victoria Geralds. Emma Geralds is at shortstop. And we'll check the outfield for you in a moment. Count 3-0 on Cameron Bullard. Pitch off the fist into no man's land, and now it is going to be a base hit. And I'll tell you what, that time getting fooled by the spin on the ball and also maybe losing it in the sun was Bailey Locklear. That one just kind of falling in behind Locklear for an infield single. Runner aboard here with one gone. Well, that had a lot of cue action on it. And runner aboard. First pitch upstairs to Bay, and it's ball one on Bay. By the way, the regional brackets have been released by the OSSAA. They'll begin on Thursday. 1-0 pitch upstairs for ball. Count out 2-0. Runner at first base and one gone here in inning number one. Mangum will be traveling to Silo. They'll play at 2 o'clock on Thursday afternoon against Minko. Ball upstairs, 3-0. That ball game here on Classic Hits 97.7. We'll also live stream it for you. We'll have audio only now. Audio only from the regional tournament beginning on Thursday in Silo. 3-0 pitch. Cole strike at the count 3-1 on Jenna Bay. Chad Fox will be making the trip to Silo. Our job making us stay closer to home, and he and I will flip-flop, and we'll do some work for Hobart. There's a pitch taken for a strike, and it's 3-2, and a play at second base, and good slide there by Cameron Bullard as she picks up the stolen base. Kind of a delayed steal there, and the count full on Bay at 3-2. Rogers made a nice throw, and Mangum a little late getting over to cover, and a good job by Geralds to keep it in front. There's a high fly ball in the left center field. You can say goodbye to that one. I mean, the wind is blowing real hard out to left center field, and as soon as that left the bat of Bay, you knew it was gone. That was a no-doubter right there. So Jenna Bay, a 2-run shot on a 3-2 pitch, and she absolutely hammered that one. To take a phrase from one of those guys on ESPN, ding dong, the pitch is dead. That was a blast there. So a quick 2-0 lead for Shattuck on the home run from Jenna Bay, the center fielder for the Lady Indians. That softball's got some injuries on it. By the way, Shattuck will be competing in the postseason as well. They are a loaded ball club. So one gone, 2 across here in the first, and that'll bring Emily Swanson to the plate. Swanson looks at one downstairs for ball, 1-0. Travis Oakley runs this program from Shattuck, and we go back a day or two, Mr. Oakley and I. I asked him if he was still playing ball himself, and he said he was too old. I beg to differ. He's about 15, 16 years younger than I am, and if I could, I would. 1-1 now on Swanson. But he did give the ultimate answer there. He said he had too many kids, and that sometimes the kiddos do take precedence. And so he said we've known Travis a while, and it doesn't surprise us. There's a ground ball foul on the third base side, and the count goes 1-2. Josie Oakley, speaking of Travis, waits in the on-deck circle for this group from Shattuck. Stake to an early 2-0 lead on the 2-run home run from Jenna Bay. Senior Day being celebrated here, and I think Richard told me, Katie, if this is correct, 6 seniors, 7 seniors for Mangum. Pitch upstairs, and the count now 2-2 on Emily Swanson. 2-2 pitch on the way. This one's lifted high in the air, shallow right field, and nobody there to get it as it actually pushes into shallow center field with that wind. And again, another seeing eye single, this one off the bat of Swanson. You'll remember that Cameron Bullard hit one off the end of the bat, and it fell in between first and second base, and Bullard then a chance to jog home after the home run by Jenna Bay. So here's Oakley. Josie, the pitcher this afternoon for the Lady Indians. Runner at first, one gone. Pitch to Oakley. Taken for his strike, and it's 0-1. Sidney started behind the batters a couple of times here in this first inning of play. That time jumps out in front, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the fist, rolled towards third. Geralds goes to second for one. Relay not in time as Hadley Shelby made a nice turn, but was only able to get one. But the fielder's choice at second base that goes 5-4 if you're scoring along at home becomes the second out of the inning. And safe at first base is Oakley. And I'll tell you what, Hadley Shelby made that a very close play. Good throw by Victoria from third base, and then not easy to have to turn and throw back to the bag. The second baseman doesn't have the luxury of coming across the bag like the shortstop does. So Hadley made a nice play. Ellery Woods now will step in. Woods takes a ball, 1-0 on Ellery. Runner at first and 2 gone. Woods swing, maybe got a tick of it, and it's 1-1 on Ellery. Something tells me that she may be related to that Josh Woods guy up there in the Shattuck area as well. Another one of those chaps we've known a day or 6. 1-1 now on Woods. Looks at one outside for a ball. The count now 2-1 on Ellery. 2-0 lead early on for this group from Shattuck. A 2-run home run here in the first. Pitch gets away from Rogers, and that will allow Oakley to wind up at second base in scoring position. Wild pitch there. And the count on Woods now goes to 3-1. Sidney trying to get out of the inning without any further damage. Pitch inside for a ball. Runners at first and second. 2 gone. First walk of the afternoon surrendered by the right-hander, Sid the Kid. So runners at first and second, 2 gone. Trying to get out of the inning right here, Sidney Webb. Should take a ground ball at somebody right about now. Cold strike, and it's 0-1 on Bullard. Saylor, the right fielder here this afternoon for this group from Shattuck. Pitch upstairs for a ball, and that'll level the count at 1-1. Ashton Tomlinson wetting the on-deck circle if Bullard can keep the inning alive. Runners at first and second. This one's popped foul. Or was it? Did she not make contact with that? I mean, in fact, I know I heard it. I thought it was a foul ball, and called it just a regular ball, and the count now 1-2. Wow. So the runners took off, and give them credit, stolen base for both Josie Oakley, who is now at third base, and Ellery Woods, who is at second. But golly, I know. I'm like Katie Carney. You may not see it from here, but by golly, you could hear it. Pitch upstairs for a ball. That'll run the count full now, and that'll level it. I'm sorry. 2-2 now on the ninth play, or the seventh place hitter, Saylor Bullard. Runners at second and third. 2 across in the inning for Shattuck. Here's the pitch. Ticked foul back to the screen. Good job there by Bullard to find out for a pretty touch pitch, and it'll stay at 2-2. Wow. I know I heard noise. Maybe it hit a rock. I don't know. But my eyesight might be bad, but my hearing isn't that bad. Pitch upstairs for a ball. That'll run the count full now, 3-2. So Bullard, a pitch away from loading the bases. Let's see if Webb can get out of the inning. Let's give it up a 2-run home run to Jenna Bay. Those are the 2 runs in the inning for the Lady Indians. Swing and a miss, and a good job by Webb to come back and get the strikeout to end the inning. But not before Shattuck comes up with a pair of runs. 2 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors, a walk, and a couple of runners left on board. We played a half inning. Shattuck 2, Mangum coming to bat. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum specializes in reliable used vehicles. Here are some of the examples of what's on the lot right now. Check out this 2012 Kia Sorento all-wheel drive with 102,000 miles and fully equipped. It's white with ebony cloth for only $79.50. Or this 2010 GMC Terrain, locally owned, 113,000 miles, rear DVD, leather, only $88.50. And this 2012 loaded Audi QS for $11,950. See Jamie or Lacey at Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum.
Most folks don't need the services of an attorney often, but when they do, many are choosing Corey Kendall, attorney at law. With offices in Altus and Mangum, Corey provides family law, estate planning, real estate, and criminal law services, operating with integrity as the cornerstone of his practice. The Kendall Law Firm is family-run, with wife Renee managing the office. When you need an attorney, remember Corey Kendall, attorney at law.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Mangum Lady Tigers going to have to come off the collective deck here to get back into this ball game, and that's a good beginning right there for Nicole Rogers. A solid single to left field on the first pitch she saw from Oakley. So one on and nobody out now for Ashley Cartwright. Cartwright, one of those seniors, getting a chance to play here this afternoon in the final game of the year, regular season. Cartwright tries to bunt, foul ball, and it's 0-1 on Ashley. That's a pretty good bunt there by Cartwright, just didn't get the correct spin on it. So it's 0-1 on Ashley. But again, some names in the lineup that maybe you're not familiar with. Getting a chance to play here on Senior Day. Off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The count 1-1 now on Cartwright. So it's Rogers, Cartwright, Michaela Augustine was in the third slot. And Victoria Gerald's taking her spot. A little ground ball back to Oakley. She'll throw to second for one. Back to first. Not in time. On a bang-bang play that will go 1-6 on the fielder's choice as Nicole Rogers is the first out of the inning. Cartwright aboard, hustling down the line. And now Victoria Charles will step in. Going to get a courtesy runner here for Mangum. It's Keely Hussey, the courtesy runner. So Hussey, the courtesy runner here for the Lady Tigers with one gone and one on. First pitch swinging, popped up. Shortstop, easy play. Out number two, Tegan Jones makes the catch. And there are two gone. So Gerald's first pitch swinging, she is retired. And here's Sydney Webb. Webb giving up that two-run home run in the top half of the inning. And a chance to get it back right now. Webb takes it for a strike. Oh, nope, there goes the runner. Safe at second base. Good job by Hussey on the stolen base. And Hussey in scoring position. And call that a strike or not? I'm like you. I thought it was a strike, but looked like he did. We'll call it a 0-1 pitch. Little Ephus look there, out of the zone. And that'll make it 1-1 now on Sydney Webb. Oh, 2-0. 2-0. We guessed wrong, Katie. So Webb ahead in the count, now 3-0. So Sydney, an opportunity here. Let's see if Richard turns her loose with two gone here in the first and down by a couple of runs. Doesn't make any difference. Outside with a pitch. Webb aboard on the walk. Runners at first and second and two gone. See if they get a courtesy runner for Sydney Webb, and they will. Lauren York will be the courtesy runner. I was with you. Help me out. Does Lauren play basketball? Yes. I was going to say, she looks like she probably knows how to handle herself on the court. Good-looking athlete. And obviously runs well, and she's out there now for Richard Kearney. First pitch taken for a strike, and the count 0-1 on Haley McNutt. McNutt, the left fielder here in this senior Monday afternoon bowl game. 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Boy, fooled by that one, and everybody in the house will be fooled. Good job of pulling the string there by Josie Oakley. Wow. Count now 0-2 on McNutt. Runners in first and second, two gone. Pitch on the way. Swing, and it got away from the catcher momentarily, but then flipping down to first base, Swanson for the third out of the inning. So Mangum makes some noise in the frame, but they come up empty. No runs on a hit, and there was a walk and a couple of runners left on board. At the end of one, it's Shattuck 2, Mangum nothing. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
If you have tickets or accidents and need auto insurance, you're purchasing a new home and need homeowners coverage, you're a contractor needing general liability or a bond, maybe you're a business owner and need professional liability, directors and officers, or cyber liability, you need farm coverage or crop insurance, the Castle Agency in Mangum is who you're looking for. Family owned and operated for 81 years, the Castle Agency provides insurance for individuals, families, businesses with all kinds of insurance needs. Call or go by the Castle Agency and Pam Simmons will be happy to help you out. Phone 580-782-3049. Visit the office at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum.
We are a community of ongoing legacy and tradition. This is Landon Brooks from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of the Mangum Tigers on and off the field. Good luck on another exciting season, Tigers and Lady Tigers. Stockman's Bank is behind you all the way.
All right, here we go. Top half of inning number 2, and Shattuck is on top 2-0 off a 2-run home run. And we've got to say hi to a Shattuck graduate, Shattuck native, and a dear friend of ours. That would be Greg Tangney, watching the broadcast somewhere out there in the Texas Panhandle, in his fifth wheel, no doubt, enjoying the broadcast. Greg, buddy, you've got to find some time off from that job so we can go play some golf. It's as simple as that. It's been way too long since you and PJ and I and young Thomas hit the course, so carve out some time before it gets cold so we can go play golf. You'll want to know, I played Clinton the other day. That's a great course. We could always meet there. It's about halfway between here and there. Ashton Tomlinson leads off here in the second for Shattuck, and a cold strike on Ashton. She'll be followed by Caitlin Gillespie, and then back to the top of the order in Tegan Jones. Ground ball towards third, and Jaden Bowen now playing third base, and Bowen on the big hop made a nice play. That looked routine. Maybe not as easy as she made it look, but nonetheless, good play there by Jaden Bowen for out number 1. So Caitlin Gillespie now will step in. By the way, Greg telling us that indeed Ellery Woods is the daughter of Josh, one-time golf pro up there at the Boiling Springs Golf Course, last place that Greg and Perry and I played. Once a year is not nearly enough, my friend. 1-0 or pitch on the way here upstairs for a ball, 2-0 now on Gillespie. And if you're Sydney Webb, go out and get the ninth place hitter. See if you can't shut him down right now. 2-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Good cut there, and a better pitch. 2-1 on Gillespie. Haley Gale Panetta looking in. Thank you, Haley. We appreciate you. And I wish I had known earlier in the day. Swing and a miss there, off-speed pitch, and Gillespie out in front. That'll level the count at 2-2. I wish I'd known earlier in the day. Oh, that was strike 3, wasn't it? She's gone. How about that? You missed it, too. So 2 up, 2 down for Shattuck in their half of the second. Gillespie gone on strike. Second strike out of the ballgame now. For right-hander Sydney Webb, fastball sails high, 1-0. But at 4:45, Survival Flight delivered the game ball in center field. Let me just tell you, that was pretty cool. I mean, we've seen it at football fields. Friday night they brought the football into the stadium. We've seen helicopters landing a bunch, but my goodness, a little bandbox of a softball field. I mean, 210 to center, 200 down the line in both right and left. That's some good piloting going on. And the fact that the wind was blowing out of the south at about 20, 25 miles an hour. And we got a bird's eye view of the pilot actually setting it down there in center field and watching the efforts he had to put it down and put it down gently. 3-0 offering, swing and a miss. What a cut there by Jones. Got a piece of it, held on by Rogers. And the count now 3-1. 2 gone here in the second. Shattuck on top 2-0. Sydney Webb trying to shut the door. 3-1 pitch, off the fist and foul. And the count goes full at 3-2. So Webb trying to come back and shut this one down here in inning number 2. Gave up a couple on the first on a mammoth home run off the bat of Jenna Bay. Payoff pitch here. Swing and a miss. And boy, Webb gets him in 1-2-3 fashion. Pitching from behind, but getting it done. Sydney now with 3 strikeouts in the last 4 batters. Shattuck goes quietly in the second. 1-2-3 fashion. We go to the bottom half of the frame. Lady Indians 2 And the Lady Tigers nothings. Classic Hits 97.7 at oksports.tv.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s and the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
All right, let's go to the Facebook page. Carolyn Gerald's listening in from Indiana. Indiana wants me. Lord, I can't go back there. She says, good luck, Lady Tigers. Tangney on the Facebook page. Hello, Barnes. Hello, Greg. And Carolyn Gerald says, hey, I'm enjoying the game, watching from Indiana. You bet. We know it. Good stuff there. Olivia Reyes can too. Good luck, Lady Tigers. And as we mentioned, Haley Gale Pineda listening in and viewing as well. So here we go, bottom half of inning number 2. 2-0 ball game. First pitch swinging and deep in the hole, and that'll be an infield single. Legged out there by Bailey Locklear. Locklear couldn't have hit that into more perfect position. Got it underneath the glove of Bullard at third. Tegan Jones went a long way in the hole to get the stop, but Locklear able to beat it out on the infield single. Runner aboard with nobody on here in the second. And Emma Gerald's now first pitch swinging. Ground ball fielded by Bullard at third. She'll flip to second for one. We've got a collision. And they're going to call Locklear out, or are they going to? No, they're going to say, no, what are they going to call? They're going to call interference, or is she just going to get a lecture from the coach? She's going to get a lecture from the coach. Something to do with sliding, I believe. Meantime, Travis Oakley kind of wondering if maybe there should have been interference, and the runner at first base should be out as well. And Bill Ferguson going to go out and have a conversation with the field umpire as well. So Bullard made a nice play, getting it on the hop and flipping it quickly to second base. Covering was Tegan Jones. Or actually, that was the second baseman covering. Kaylee Gillespie and Locklear colliding, and that's what the conversation is right about now. And see if they call runner interference on this one. I think Travis is asking, did she not have to slide in that situation? And Bill Ferguson explaining that it is just going to be one out on the play on the fielder's choice that goes 5-4. So Locklear is retired, and Gerald's is safe at first base. And Jade Laughlin now get a chance to hit here. So 2-0 ball game. Runner at second base or at first base. One gone as we play here in the second. Pitch to Laughlin, taken for a strike, and it's 0-1 on Jade. Hadley Shelby. She's just dynamite. I mean, it's the best way to describe her. Cold strike 2, and it's 0-2 now on Laughlin. And she just ready to go at all times, and her fuse is short, and she can get there in a hurry. 0-2 pitch on the way. Downstairs for a ball. The count 1-2. And again, certainly not wishing the softball and football seasons away, but basketball is going to be a lot of fun with all that speed on that girls' team. Signed for a ball. The count now 2-2. Shelby part of that speed. We expect Laughlin as well. The Gerald's kids. A good group. There goes the runner, and the throw not nearly in time. And it's the stolen base by Emma Gerald's. A little bit of a delayed steal there. Emily Swanson. I'll tell you what, this is a nice throw from her knees. Put it on the mark, just not in time. 3-0 pitch. Line drive, base hit into left field. They will hold Gerald's at third. And the ball cut off, and a good job by Jade Laughlin to just roll the wrist over on that one and get the solid single into left. Runners at first and third now for Hadley Shelby. Hadley's the kind of kid that she kind of thrives on these situations. So Shelby steps in with runners at first and third, and just one gone. First pitch to Hadley. Cold strike. It is 0-1. Wow. Richard. Not sure about that call. 0-1 pitch. Little ground ball foul, and the count goes 0-2 now on Shelby. Top of the order, and Nicole Rogers waiting in the on-deck circle. Mangum trying to cut into that 2-0 lead here in the bottom half of inning number 2. Pitch from Oakley in the dirt and off with a pitch, and taking second base easily is Laughlin. So runners at second and third, and the count on Hadley now 1-2. 1-2 pitch. Shelby way out in front of that one. Got by, and now the ball thrown up the line. A good catch by the first baseman, Ashton Tomlinson. Keep that one from going down the right field line, but I believe they're going to say Shelby was safe because the first baseman, Tomlinson, came off the white bag and was on the orange bag, and that is going to be the call. So everybody will be safe on the play. Shelby striking out, but we've got E2. And taking third on the play, Laughlin. So runners at first and third, 2-1. There goes Shelby. They'll throw down, and Hadley in there easily. So Shelby in scoring position with one gone. 2-1 ball game here in the bottom of the second inning. Wow. Outside for a ball. And the count on Rogers now 2-0. Nicole singled on the first pitch seesaw to begin the ball game. Upstairs for a ball, and it's 3-0 on Nicole. The Mangum now pitch away from loading the bases. 3-0 offering on the way from Oakley. Cold strike, and it's 3-1. You may hear the whistles in the background. That's the Tiger football team practicing in preparation for Friday night's ball game with the Frederick Bombers. Ground ball to short. Only play to first base. The game will be tied at 2 and give an RBI and the fielder's choice to Nicole Rogers. So Rogers rolled one to Tegan Jones at short. The only play she had was over to first. 2 gone now. But it's a 2-2 ball game. Coming in to score is Laughlin. Winding up at third is Hadley Shelby. Is Ashley Cartwright? Nope. Keely Hussey, and Hussey swings at the first pitch and flies out to center field to end the inning. But Mangum does come back and score a couple of times. 2 runs in the frame for the Lady Tigers. 2 runs on just 1 hit. There was an error and a couple of runners left on board. We've played 2. We're tied at 2. On Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, "Go Mangum Tigers." The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night, or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
The Mangum Star News has been serving southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 3, tied at 2. And Katie Carney, the folks from Great Plains National Bank here with the big cooker. What's going on with that deal there?
They're going to cook for senior night for all the players and their families.
Okay, that's a good deal. So the seniors and their families going to get a good meal here tonight. You can thank the good folks over there at Great Plains National Bank for being a part of that. So we go to the top of the 3rd inning now, and it'll be Cameron Bullard to lead it off for Shattuck. She'll be followed by Jenna Bay and then Emily Swanson. Numbers 2, 3, and 4 in the lineup for Shattuck. First pitch to Bullard, taken for a ball, 1-0. Cameron, a seeing eye single her first time around, kind of dumped it between first and second and able to get to the bag before anybody in the defensive side of things could. There's one off the fist down the left side, but that one will curl foul. And the count 1-1 now on Cameron Bullard. Going to have you alongside here on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. Michelle Rogers Huckabee up there at, I think she's at Alba, isn't she? Yeah. Pitch downstairs, and the count now goes 2-1. Marianne Freed Lambert checking out the broadcast as well. Good to have you alongside. Appreciate all you folks. 2-1 now, the count on Bullard. A little bit low for ball, 3-1. All the regional pairings are out. Duke getting a chance to host a regional on a Class B level, but they'll be hosting at Southwestern. How about that? There's a ground ball towards third. Bowen with the throw in time, and boy, a strong throw by Jay to get the speedy Cameron Bullard by a step for out number one. And we won't go through all the pairings and placements during the broadcast, but we can assure you tomorrow morning, Michael of the morning, 6 to 9, here on Classic Hits 97.7, first free plug of the ball game. We'll have all that for you. Pitch downstairs to Bay, 1-0 on Jenna. She belted a 3-2 pitch over the fence in deep left center field her first time around and gives Shattuck an early 2-0 lead. Inside to Bay, and the count 2-0 now on Jenna. Well, you want to be particularly careful to her, but again, with the bases empty, you don't be quite as comfortable as you would. There's a pitch downstairs for a ball, and the count now 3-0. Katie and I were ready to call that a strike. That's why we're scoreboard operators and broadcasters. 3-0 pitch. Bay looks at ball forward. She's aboard with one gone here in inning number 3. And we mentioned how hard the wind is blowing, and it's also steamy. Ball carrying extremely well. One of those days that you would love to play when the wind was like this and you could hit it a long way. Pitch inside to Swanson. 1-0 on Emily. Swanson a single her first time around and was retired on a fielder's choice. Sydney Webb, 1-0 pitch. Well, taking a hack there, Swanson couldn't catch up with the pitch upstairs, and the count level at 1-1. Yesterday, the Major League Baseball season, the regular season, came to a close. And in deference to that, I've got on my Kansas City Royals Nike shirt. Yes, they lost 103 games and only won 59, but it's okay. That one gets away from Webb, goes all the way to the screen. Wild pitch, and it makes the count 2-1. Taking second base on the wild pitch, Jenna Bay. The fascinating thing about the Royals 59 and 103 is that they had the guy that led the American League in home runs. Did she go around? Yes. Cold strength or swing and third strike on Emily Swanson. Swanson, the fourth strikeout victim of the afternoon now for Shattuck. 2 going. And here's Josie Oakley. Oakley, chance to help her own cause. First pitch to Josie, down in the dirt. There goes the runner. Throw. Boy, it would have been in time, but it was up the third base line, wrong side of the bag. A little pop-up slide for Bay. She's at third with 2 going. But they had the American League leader in home runs, Jorge Soler, with 48, which obliterated the club record. Good job by Nicole Rogers to make the play in front of the screen. Looked like that ball was going to get out of play, but the wind held it up, and Nicole picked it off the fence for the third out of the inning. So coming up empty in their half of the frame were the Shattuck Lady Indians. No runs, no hits, a walk, no errors, and a runner left on board. At the end of 2.5, it's a 2-2 game. Mangum and Shattuck, Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800. For top-notch heating and air conditioning service and installation, you can rely on Payne's Heating and Air, serving Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas from their headquarters in Mangum, Oklahoma. With years of experience and hundreds of satisfied customers, call Payne's Heating and Air Conditioning at 799-5130, 799-5130.
All right, here we go. The bottom half of inning number 3. Shattuck and Mangum tied at 2 apiece, and numbers 3, 4, and 5 due up for the Lady Tigers. And it will be Victoria Geralds, Sydney Webb, and Haley McNutt. So Geralds popped it short her first time around. She is 0 for 1. First pitch on the way, taken for a strike, hit it 0-1 on Geralds. Katie's music is still playing. Do I know how to turn it down for her? Yeah. 0-1 pitch off the foot of Gerald's. And the count on Victoria now 1-1. Just close the book on my beloved Royals. Another 100-plus loss season. As Gerald looks at one outside, 2-1. Mentioned Jorge Soler, those 48 home runs. And let's be fair, Mike Trout had 45, and then he was injured and missed the last 2.5, 3 weeks of the season. He may have, but you only go with what you got. And there's a pitch out in front that is rolled foul by Gerald's, and the count now 2-2. And then they've got a guy that had well over 200 hits, now 201, I believe, Whit Merrifield. They can only win 59 ball games. They didn't have any pitching. 2-2 pitch on the way here. Downstairs for a ball, 3-2. The Carney family had a chance to go 2-2. I'm sorry. And Carney family had a chance to go to Arlington, Texas, and shut down Globe Life Stadium this past weekend. 2-2 pitch on the way. See, I told you it was going to be 3-2, and as that one was inside. Of course, Katie and Richard, fans of the New York Yankees, and that's who closed out the stadium there in Arlington over the weekend. Payoff pitch on the way here. Ground ball foul, and it'll stay at 3-2. Victoria Gerald's working hard at the plate for Mangum. Globe Life Park, 25 years old, and you know, Texas, everything's big there, and they replace everything, and they got a new retractable roof stadium now. Ground ball to third. Bullard will throw up the line, and safe at first base will be Gerald's. Well, that was one of those near dangerous collisions over there at first base as Tomlinson had to go to the first base side of the bag to try to make the catch. Her arm is extended. Gerald's runs by and gets clobbered by that arm. She's aboard with nobody out. It's E5 if you're scoring along at home or you're like Keith Oberman and by yourself. So here's Sydney Webb. Webb walked her first time around. First pitch to Webb. Behind her to the fence and allow Gerald's to make it to second base with a wild pitch. Playoffs getting underway this week in Major League Baseball. The New York Yankees, the team of Richard and Katie's youth. Again, pitch back to the screen, and again, a wild pitch will allow Gerald's to be 60 feet from home plate. How about that? So Victoria represents the potential lead run for Mangum here in inning number 3. 3-0 pitch, called strike, and it's 3-1 on Sydney. She was taking all the way. I think that's the first pitch in 8 that has been called a strike on Sydney Webb. 3-1 pitch, ground ball towards third. Bullard sets, throws, and will get Webb by a step for out number 1. Sydney putting it in play, but that time a good strong throw by Cameron Bullard for out number 1. And staying put over there at first base will be Victoria Gerald's. So one gone here in inning number 3. Mangum trying to pick up their first lead of the afternoon. Jaden Bowen hitting in the slot that was occupied by Haley McNutt. Takes a strike, 0-1. Bowen looks at one downstairs, and it's 1-1 on Jaden. Jaden inserted into the lineup over at third base. And in the lineup for McNutt in the batting order. Oakley takes something off of that one, doesn't get it to home plate, and it's 2-1. Josie does not waste any time. She gets the ball and gets the pitch and goes. 2-1 offering, high and outside for a ball, 3-1. Bailey Locklear waiting in the on-deck circle. 3-1 offering on the way here from Oakley. Hit down the right field line, just foul, and it's 3-2. That one slicing off of the bat of Jaden Bowen, but because of that strong wind out of the south, it was pushing it back towards fair territory and just kind of ran out of real estate. Wasn't quite high enough to do that high hook. 3-2 pitch on the way here. Ball 4. You know, it's a dead ball as it actually rolls into the foot of Bowen. And so Jaden's aboard. Runners at first and third now. One gone for Bailey Locklear. Locklear singled her first time around and was retired on a fielder's choice. Remember, she hit one deep in the hole and shortstop. Takes a strike here, and it's 0-1 on Locklear. Mangum again will be playing on Thursday afternoon, 2 o'clock against Minco in the opening round of the regional at Silo. Chopped foul. And the count 0-2 now on Bailey. Again, we'll have the broadcast for you on Classic Hits 97.7 and on OKSports.tv. It will be the audio only. And Chad Fox will have the ball game from Silo for you. 0-2 pitch. Boy, she had a notion, laid off of it, and it's 1-2. That's some courage right there. I'm hacking on that pitch. 1-2 offering. Locklear right back through the middle. That'll be a base hit. Scoring easily from third base will be Geralds, and Mangum is on top, 3-2. Good job by Locklear. Dropped her hands in the zone and rolled that one right back through the middle. So Geralds gets on board via error, advances to third on a pair of wild pitches, and then comes around to score on a solid single to center by Bailey Locklear. Runners at first and second, and one gone. It's Bowen out at second base. Locklear over at first. Bailey 2 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch swinging here. It is short, and Jones will flip to second for one. Throw to first, not nearly in time. Emma Geralds can run and then run a little bit more. So Locklear retired, 6-4 on the fielder's choice. As Jade Bowen winds up at third base, and Emma Geralds is at first. Pitch outside for a ball. The count 1-0 on Jade Laughlin. Laughlin singled, stole a base, and scored her first time around. Mangum leading 3-2 here in the third. Chopped foul. Count now 1-1 on Laughlin. Over at Lady Bearcats, going to get a chance to stay at home for the regional. They will host beginning on Thursday, and that is weather permitting. Pitch outside for a ball, 2-1. The cold front, the much heralded cold front, is expected to come our way beginning Wednesday night into Thursday. Pitch again gets away from Oakley and rolls to the backstop, gets away from the catcher. But I think they said that hit the foot, and it did, of Laughlin. So Bowen will have to go back to third base. Emma Geralds is at second. Jade is at first. Well, yeah, all right. At first, I don't think that Jade realized that she had to come back, but now she does. So we're looking at that forecast. It says a 60% chance of storms Wednesday night, 50% chance on Thursday. And it's for our area. I don't believe it is expected to reach Silo by that time. Here's the good news, though. The high Sunday, 76. The high Monday, 74. High and outside for a ball. Hadley Shelby now ahead in the count. Shelby reached on an error, stole a base her first time around. Takes outside. There's nowhere to put Hadley. Bases full of Mangum Lady Tigers. They lead 3-2 with one gone, or rather two gone here in the third. Called strike. And it's 3-1 now on the second baseman for Mangum. 3-1 offering on the way. Shelby off the end of the bat towards second. Gillespie will flip it to first. Not nearly in time. Oh, no. Oh, my. Even the Shattuck fans are stunned by that call. Ooh, doggies, Jethro. Shelby out at first base on a bang-bang play to end the inning, but not before Mangum comes up with a run to take the lead. There was one run on an error, one hit, two hit batters, and the bases left loaded. At the end of the three, it's a 3-2 ball game. Mangum in front of Shattuck. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Hey fans, are you going to be in the stands? This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we can't hide our Tiger pride. Whether it's the gridiron or the basketball court, we support our Tigers and Lady Tigers. So bring your best orange and black and we'll see you at the game. Stockman's Bank is Tiger proud.
Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Lewis Tittle offers so many services. From fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, "Go Tigers."
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Here we go. Here we go, the top half of inning number 4. Mangum on top now, 3-2. First lead of the ball game for Mangum. Ellery Woods will lead it off. She waved at a pitch. 0-1 now. On the left fielder for Shattuck. 0-1 offering on the way here. Cued foul out of play right side. 0-2 now on Ellery Woods. She'll be followed by Sailor Bullard and Ashton Tomlinson. 3-2 lead. Mangum on top here in the bottom or the top half of inning number 4. 3-2 our score. Pitch upstairs, and it's a ball on Woods. 1-2 on Ellery. And she gets ready to bring a bottle of water to her mother. I know that, hello, testing 1, 2, there we go. I know that I would be remiss if I didn't mention, there's a pitch inside for a ball, and the count 2-2, that turning 7 years old tomorrow, we find that hard to believe, it's the lovely and talented Mattingly Carney. And anybody that is in the stands, Mattingly is making sure that they know. Pitch downstairs for a ball, 3-2. And that includes her relatives. You know, you got to figure that your relatives know it's your birthday, but Maddie wants to make sure. She wants that parade of gifts to come her way. Payoff pitch on the way here. Inside for a ball. And the leadoff runner aboard here in inning number 4 for Shattuck. So a good job by Webb to get ahead in the count, 0-2, and then a better job by Woods to do her Bee Gees impersonation, stay alive, and finally fashion the base on balls. So that'll bring Sailor Bullard to the plate. Bullard struck out to end inning number 1. She is 0 for 1. There's a bunt by Bullard back to the screen, and it's 0-1 on Sailor. Of course, that Bullard name, a household name in Northwest Oklahoma. And if you follow 8-man football, it ought to be a household name as well. Yes. The Bullards have coached the Shattuck Indians to so many state championships, we don't even remember them all. Hey, there's a miss on a bunt throw down, not in time. One hop throw by Rogers. A good job by Geralds to field and a swipe tag, but getting around it was Woods, and the count now goes to 1-2 on Bullard. Stolen base for Woods. She's in scoring position with nobody out here in the 4th. Swing and a miss. Well, now the count is 1-2. All right. Thought that was strike 3 there, but 1-2 instead on Bullard. 1-2 pitch. She'll bunt it. Foul, and that'll be strike 3. So Bullard got on strikes for the second time in the ball game. This one kind of unconventional as she tried to bunt with 2 strikes. No success there. So 1 down for Ashton Tomlinson. Tomlinson rolled out to third base her first time around. Yes, Jaden Bowen had just come into the ball game and really made a nice play on a 1-hopper. Speaking of which, that one goes off the glove of Webb and into center field for a base hit. Now it'll get away from Geralds, and Toria did a good job of getting that one back into the infield quickly because Tomlinson had designs on heading to second base. So a single and an RBI there for Ashton Tomlinson, and that'll tie the game at 3 here in the 4th inning. It may have been a ball that got on to Sydney before she could pick it up as She's being hampered by sunshine, and at home plate is in the shadows. So a runner over at first. One gone here in the fourth. Tied at 3, swing and a miss. And Gillespie now has the count go 1-1. Caitlin struck out her first time around. She is 0 for 1. Takes outside, and they'll throw down, and good stop down there at first base by Bailey Locklear. Count 2-1 now on Gillespie. Pitch on the way here. Had an ocean laid off of it. And it's 2-2. See if Webb can come back and get a pitch here. 2-2 now on the ninth place hitter, Caitlin Gillespie. Runner at first base and one going. There it is, called strike 3. And a good pitch there by Webb. Threw the fastball in on the hands and tying Gillespie up. Second time of the ball game she has struck out. That is the first backwards K in the book. For Sydney Webb, 2 gone now. Back to the top of the order and a called strike on Tegan Jones. Jones is lined to first and struck out. She is 0 for 2. Six strikeouts now in the ball game for Sydney. This one's popped up. Calling for it on the infield will be the second baseman, and Hadley Shelby will make the play. Or that's instead, that's not Shelby. That's Hussey who came in. Keeley makes the play for out number 3. So a run comes across for Shattuck in their half of the fourth. 1 run on 1 hit. There were no errors, and a couple of runners left on board. Played 3.5. Mangum and Shattuck tied at 3. Classic Hits 97.7.
Taking care of your family is easy and convenient at the J.C. Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum. Located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum, Dr. Lonnie Perryman and nurse practitioner Patty Burks provide a comprehensive, full-service family practice, including care for children and adults, including geriatrics. Call 782-3393 for appointments at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum.
Listen, if you need a new overhead door or service on your overhead door you've got, here's some important information that you need to know. David Payne of Paints Heating Air has purchased door. So if you need commercial or residential installation, service, or repairs, just call David Payne at Faith Garage Doors, 580-482-6369. Free estimates always.
Well, Brian Adams once sang about the summer of 69. The summer of 19 continues in the fall of 19. It is a steamy one again this afternoon. And when we first went on the air with softball back in August, swing and a miss here, as leading it off for Mangum here in their half of inning number 4 will be the top of the order, and Nicole Rogers. Rogers has a single and a fielder's choice with an RBI. Takes downstairs for a ball, 1-1. But back at the early parts of August when it was blazing, and Katie and I mentioned the fact that at some point it would be cold here when we're doing a softball. It didn't happen. Hello there, Mr. Gerald's pitch upstairs, 2-1. Yeah, come springtime, our teeth will probably be chattering. 2-1 now on the leadoff hitter, Nicole Rogers. Here in this fourth inning of play, Rogers takes downstairs for a ball. The count 3-1 on Nicole. It has, here we are, the final day of September, and the heat index right around 93, 94. Ground ball in the hole. Boy, I tell you what, that ate up Tegan Jones. Safe on the infield single will be Nicole Rogers. Tegan had to go a long way into the hole trying to backhand it, and that was the only play she had, but it took a wicked hop on that final one before it got to her glove, and safe at first base. Leadoff runner aboard for Mangum and Nicole Rogers. Pitch outside to Keely Hussey. Hussey down on the count 1-0, or rather ahead in the count 1-0. She'll bunt, and it's a good one. Only play is to first base, and by a step they will get her, and then Shattuck throwing behind, but not venturing too far off the bag, Nicole Rogers. But a well-executed sacrifice bunt put down by Hussey. 1-3 for the first out of the inning. And an opportunity here for Victoria Geralds to get Mangum back on top. Victoria playing third base this afternoon. Loops one into shallow left field. Good job going back and making the play. And a double play is going to be called. Tegan Jones fired the softball to the second baseman, Caitlin Gillespie, and they said Gillespie got there before the base runner did. And gone is Nicole Rogers, and so are the Mangum Lady Tigers. That double play erased the single earlier in the inning. No runs, a hit, no errors, and nobody left on board. The double play took care of that. To the top of the fifth we'll go, tied at 3 on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find in 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, IRP registration, pipe passes, or even send a UPS, Tom and Cynthia Clark will help you at the Mangum Tag Agency. Call 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have one bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi, and cable is just $5. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call Brandy at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger, Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Son, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Numbers 2, 3, and 4 due up here for Shattuck in their half of the fifth, tied at 3 with Mangum. It's Cameron Bullard, Jenna Bay, and Emily Swanson. And the first pitch to Bullard, taken for a ball, 1-0 on Cameron. 1-0 pitch, Bullard laid off the high heat, 2-0 now on the third baseman from Shattuck. She is singled, stole a base, and grounded out, 1 for 2. Shattuck coming up with a pair of runs in inning number 1 on a 2-run home run off the bat of Bay. And then they plated a run in the fourth to tie the game. Pitch outside for ball 3, 3-0. So Webb in danger of placing the leadoff batter aboard here in the fifth. 3-0 pitch. Cold strike. It is 3-1. Shattuck bench jockeys not confident in that strike call, but Mangum will take it. 3-1 offering on the way here. Well, what a hack there. Back to the screen. 3-2 now on Bullard. Cameron's head coming out just a bit on that cut. Well, he was healthy nonetheless. All right, Webb now has run it full 3-2 after falling behind 3-0. Payoff pitch on the way. Lifted foul and out of play on the right side. It'll stay 3-2. Mangum will have a couple of days off before they head to Silo. About a 4-hour trip on a good day by bus. 3-2 pitch. Ground ball towards short. Gerald's high hop, sets, fires, and not in time. Ball gets away, but not far enough to allow Bullard to advance. And it's got to be an infield single there. She beats that out even if the throw is caught over at first base by Bailey Locklear. So an infield single by Bullard to lead off the inning. That'll bring Jenna Bay to the plate. Bay, 2-run home run in the first. Walk, stole a base, and was left stranded at third in the third. First pitch. Bay takes one, she thought inside. A cold strike nonetheless, and it's 0-1 on Jenna. Mangum will play at 2 o'clock Thursday afternoon in Silo. Pitch inside, there goes the runner, throw not in time, and a stolen base for Cameron Bullard. Bullard in scoring position with nobody out. Count on Bay now, 1-1. That ball game Thursday at 2 o'clock. Classic Hits 97.7 and on OKSports.tv, but audio only. Cold strike here, and it's 1-2 on Bay. Chan Fox will have the call for you from Silo. And regardless of what happens in that first game, there will be a second game. They will play 2 games on Thursday. Pitch upstairs for a ball. The count 2-2. Hobart will be playing at home on Thursday weather permitting, in regional play, as they will be hosting. We'll carry those games on 1420 KTJS. That one spins inside to Bay, and it's full now, 3-2 on Jenna. Now, you remember back in the first inning, her home run came on a 3-2 pitch. Sydney Webb got to be careful with the runner at second base. Nobody out here in the fifth. Payoff pitch on the way. Ball 4, runners at first and second with nobody out. And I know you hate to put runners on, but I don't know that that's that bad of a walk right there. Emmy Swanson now will step in. Swanson a single and has struck out. She is 1 for 2. Been treated to helicopters landing at sporting events in our last 2 broadcasts. There's a bunt out in front of home plate. The only play to first base covering was Hussey. She'll throw behind the runner, and a good job of knocking that one down by Gerald's, the shortstop. So the wheel play on there, and 1-4. Retired on the sacrifice is Swanson for the first out of the inning. Advancing a base, Bullard to third, and Bay to second. Pitch inside here for a ball to Oakley. Josie 1-0. She has been on board once and fouled out on a great play by Nicole Rogers. 1-0 pitch. A little bit low for a ball. 2-0 now on Josie. Of course, when you say Josie, there's a Josie Carney, and you hear that name, you just want to say, and the Pussycats. It just hand in glove. 2-0 pitch. There's a called strike. 2-1 now on Oakley. Of course, there's also a great song by Steely Dan called Josie that you might occasionally hear with Michael in the morning. Pitch downstairs for a ball. 3-1. Not only is she keeping score on the scoreboard here at the ball field, but also on OKSports.tv. But Katie Bowen Carney is also keeping track of the free plugs for the Michael in the Morning program. 3-1 offering on the way here. Hit her right in the booty. So the base is loaded. Oakley is aboard. She's at first. Bay to second. Bullard at third. Here comes Ellery Woods. Woods has walked twice. He's got 2 stolen bases and has scored a run. And right now, Sydney Webb and company need the friendly 1-2 to 3 double play. Swing and a miss, 0-1 on Woods. 1 gone here in the 5th. Mangum and Shattuck tied at 3 apiece. Nothing more than bragging rights and some positive karma going into the postseason at stake in this one. Upstairs for a ball, the count 1-1. Don't forget now, football coming up on Friday from the Liberty Bowl, 6:45 airtime, kickoff at 7 o'clock. Bombers of Frederick coming to town. 1-1 pitch, foul back to the screen. That'll make it 1-2 now on Woods. We go in there at 6:45. Kickoff will be at 7 o'clock. And Sam Powers' team 4-0 on the young season. It is their first district game of the year coming up against the team that was tabbed by the coaches in the preseason as the club that would win the district, that being Frederick. Swing and a miss here. And a good job of pitching Sydney Webb there, getting the strikeout. So Woods gone for the first time of the afternoon, striking out with the bases loaded. And now there are 2 gone. So 2 gone. You have a pinch hitter here?
Yep, 11.
So a pinch hitter for Shattuck. Pitch downstairs for a ball. The count 1-0, and the pinch hitter is Taryn Flanagan. So Flanagan steps in, looks at a ball, 1-0. Bases loaded, 2 gone, 3-3 ball game. 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. Boy, she had a hack. And it's 1-1. Good pitch right there by Webb. Got up and in, and you could tell Flanagan couldn't get those arms extended. 1-1 offering here. Swings at a high fastball, 1-2. Flanagan may be a little bit anxious here, coming off the bench. Taryn down in the count now, 1-2. Webb trying to pitch her way out of a jam here in the fifth. 1-2 offering on the way. Sydney gets the strikeout, and the inning will come to an end. How about that? Sydney Webb back-to-back strikeouts with the bases loaded here in inning number 5, and Shattuck will come up empty. No runs in the inning for the Lady Indians. No runs on a hit, and there were no errors, and the bases left loaded. After 4.5, we remain tied at 3. Mangum and Shattuck, Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Going to say hi to our longtime dear friend, Perry Thomas. PJ celebrating birthday number 45. In the last couple of weeks, and doesn't look a day over 90 if you ask me. Perry, we know you're enjoying your niece who plays on Arnett's softball squad. I believe her name is a young Jenna Thomas. Am I right on that, Jenna? That's her mother's name. Did they name her after her mom? Help me out on that one, Perry. Sydney Webb takes his drink, and it's 0-1 on Sid the Kid. Sydney has walked and grounded out. She's 0 for 1. Tied at 3 here in the fifth. Lifts this one high in the air to center field. And there is Jenna Bay to make the catch for out number 1. Webb just got underneath that one and couldn't get it to carry out of here. So here's Jaden Bowen. Bowen hit by a pitcher last time around. She is only official at bat. Takes outside for a ball, 1-0. Very excited about that Arnett squad up there. They got a lot of young talent. 1-0 pitch upstairs for a ball, 2-0. It's kind of amazing, though. You look at the northwest part of the state, you know, the smaller teams that do so well in softball. There's a shot into center field. Bay dives, can't get there. It'll roll to the wall. Laughlin on her way to second, rounding second and headed to third, and she is there standing up. They'll throw behind her. Laughlin gets back, and a triple by Jaden Bowen. With one gone here in inning number 5. Boy, she hit a rope. Good effort out there in center field by Bay on the dive, but one of those things when you dive and you're out there in no man's land, you got to knock the ball down. It rolled to the fence, and Bowen with the triple. Now here's Bailey Locklear. Locklear looks at the ball, 1-0. Bailey's had a good afternoon. A couple of singles and an RBI. And now the ball gets away, and how about Jaden Bowen? Well, Katie, that ball just went back to the pitcher, Oakley, and got by her, and Bowen, Johnny on the spot, scores. Mangum leads it 4-3. It's got to be E2 there. Count 1-0 on Locklear. Here's the pitch to Bailey. Side 9, 2-0 on Locklear. Oh, buddy Scott Friesen coaching that Arnett team up there. 2-0 pitch. Downstairs. Katie says it's 2-1, so that one pitch was a strike. See if Bill Ferguson agrees. He checks the scoreboard, and he tells us indeed it is 2-1. Ground ball knocked down by the third baseman. Good play by Bullard. She'll throw to first in time for out number 2. First time Locklear has been retired this afternoon, but boy, she hit that one hard. Right at the third baseman. Here's Emma Geralds now. Mangum back on top 4-3. They picked up a pair of runs in the second, got one in the third, and then have played one so far here in the fifth. Side for a ball. Count 1-0 on Geralds. Emma been on board twice via fielder's choices and scored a run. Chopped foul. And the count is 1-1 on Emma. By the way, I guess there's a big blood drive coming up on Wednesday at Mangum. And that pitch hits Gerald's, and she'll take first base. So Emma aboard with 2 gone here in the 5th. Bedlam Blood Battle coming up on Wednesday from 9 to 2 at the gymnasium in Mangum. You can schedule an appointment by getting hold of Ryan Lively at 782-3343. Swing and a miss. Jade Laughlin down to the count 0-1. Jade is singled, scored, stole a base, and been hit by a pitch. We'll post this on the Michael in the Morning Facebook page, so you can check that out. Outside now to Laughlin, 0-2, or rather 1-1 on Jade. Laughlin trying to keep the inning alive here in the 5th. Ground ball back to the pitcher, fielded by Josie Oakley. She'll throw to first, and the inning will come to an end. But not before Mangum scores the go-ahead run. The Lady Tigers come up with 1 run on 1 hit. There was an error, and a runner left on board. We played 5, Mangum 4. 3 on the board for Shattuck. More classic hits, 97.7 at oksports.tv.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
Amanda Weaver from Mangum is now the manager at Quartzview Meat Company in Altus. Gary and Letitia Stockton and Amanda are proud to sponsor Hobart Bearcat and Mangum Tiger radio broadcasts. Listen, when you're enjoying ball this fall, stack up on the best ribeye steaks money can buy from Quartzview. Also ribs, jerky, smoked sausage, hams, and a lot more. And of course, they do custom slaughtering. If you're grilling, roasting, baking, or slicing, you can't go wrong with Quartzview Meat Company, 800 South Veterans Drive in Altus. Phone 580-477-1390.
Well, for the second time of the afternoon, Mangum has been staked to a 1-run lead. And see if Sydney Webb can do here in inning number 6. It'll be numbers 8, 9, and 1 due up for the Lady Indians. In their half of inning number 6, that'll be Ashton Tomlinson, Caitlin Gillespie, and Tegan Jones. Tomlinson has got a single and is grounded out, driven in a run. Takes a pitch outside for a ball, 1-0. Katie, it's hard to believe this is our last home game until the springtime. Wow. 1-0 pitch, taken for a strike, and it's 1-1. And Friday night marks week number 5 of the high school football season. How crazy is that? 1-1 pitch, ground ball towards short. Gerald's is there, flips to first in time for out number 1. Good job by Emma to go get that one. Good quick release, and a nice job to go down and get the softball by Bailey Locklear for out number 1. So 1 gone here in the 6th. And I guess part of it has to be that we talk about it. Summertime has held on so long, and maybe that's why one of the reasons why we're just kind of melding into another. Summer has just been here, and it just, you're like, wow. Cool weather is supposed to be on the way, though, this weekend. 1-0 pitch now on the way here. Bounces out in front of home plate, 2-0 on Gillespie. And the rain that moved in when the State Fair of Oklahoma came 2 weeks ago, like it always does. And it seems around the 1st of October we get our first big, strong front of the year. 2-0 pitch, upstairs for a ball, 3-0. We talk about how strong this is. I don't know if you've been watching the news or the weather. Like in parts of Montana and Wyoming, 3 feet of snow. Now, I don't need that kind of cool weather. No, thank you. 3-0 pitch now from Sydney. Ball 4, and the 9th place hitter on via balls. And Gillespie had struck out both times in previous plate appearances. So we'll go back to the top and Tegan Jones. Jones in the ball game is lined out, struck out, and popped out. Hit the ball hard back in inning number 1. Right at first baseman Bailey Locklear. Locklear staring into that brilliant sunshine down there at first base. Pitch upstairs for a ball, 1-0. And an opportunity maybe for Gillespie to take off for second base because Locklear coming in over at first. Gillespie able to take some liberties down there about how far she gets down the line. Ball 2 now to Tegan Jones. 2-0 on Jones, 1 gone here in the 6th. Mangum on top 4-3. Shattuck with a runner aboard. This one's lifted on the right side and drifting into foul territory. Hussey ran a long way to try to track that one down. Couldn't get it done. 2-1 now on Tegan Jones. But again, we've seen it here this afternoon. The wind blowing hard out of the south and east and towards that left field corner. And you cannot give up on a ball that is in foul territory on that right side. The wind will blow it back into play if you're not careful. 2-1 pitch on the way here. Lifted high in the air to left field. And now drifting over into foul territory and making the play is Hadley Shelby for out number 2. Hadley circling the wagons and making the play. And talk about that wind. And at first that looked like it was going to be a routine fly ball into left field for Hadley, but the wind kept pushing it. She kept chasing, got into foul territory, got her bearings and made the catch for the second out of the inning. First pitch swinging here, popped up on the infield. Rogers giving chase, and she can't hold on. Tough play there for Nicole Rogers off the bat of Cameron Bullard. Running full speed, all that equipment, and those catcher's mitt are not conducive to catching pop-ups. Not to mention the fact that she was staring right at Richard Carney trying to make that play. 0-1 pitch. Inside for a ball. Now a throw down to second base. Going to get away, and Mangum just giving that base there to Caitlin Gillespie. Gillespie kind of out in no man's land. Mangum throws down, throws it into center field, and Gillespie will take second base. 2 down now, and here come the flies. 1-1 on Bullard. Popped up again. This one will get out of play. And the count 1-2 on Cameron. 2 gone in the 6th. Webb trying to shut the door right now. Her club up by a run, 4-3. Runner at second base. It's Caitlin Gillespie. Pitch on the way here. High and outside for ball, 2-2. I'm trying to remember who the Monday night game is. I know Pittsburgh is one half of it. Is Tennessee the other half?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm kind of like you. Not much interest. No. 2-2 pitch on the way here. This one is lifted into the gap in right center field, giving chase, and not getting there will be Gerald's. Run will score, and we're tied at 4. So that throwing error proves to be costly as Gillespie able to score from second base. Bullard with the single and the RBI, and she'll tie it at 4. Cameron's had a good afternoon, 3 for 4 in the ball game with a run scored, stolen base, and now that RBI. Pitch inside, gets away from Rogers, and Bullard will chug into second base. That's a pass ball. That hit the glove of Rogers. She should have handled that one. Here's Jenna Bay. Bay, a couple of walks, had a 2-run home run. Got to be careful here. 1-0 pitch. Downstairs. It levels the count at 1-1. Apparently that first pitch to Bay was a strike. So 1-1 on Bay. Now the home plate umpire will say, Richard Carney's had enough of this player. Let's give her an intentional walk. So Bay will walk for the 3rd time of the ball game after that 2-run home run back in inning number 1. And Emmy Swanson now will come to the plate. Emma. Runners at first and second, 2 gone. She is singled, struck out, and sacrificed. Swing and a miss here. 0-1 on Swanson. Shattuck one across in the inning. And again, some suspect defense on the part of Mangum leading to that run. 0-1 pitch. High and outside for a ball. The count level at 1-1 on Swanson. Out at second base. Bullard. Bay at first. Pitch inside for a ball. And the count 2-1. City Webb getting a little frustrated right now. She has to walk back behind the rubber and kind of have a conversation with herself. Looking for a cold strike there and didn't get it. Count 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. Inside, gets away from Rogers. Bullard will go to third, Bay to second, and the count on Swanson, 3-1. The pitch on the inner half has presented some problems this afternoon for Nicole Rogers, trying to hang on to it. So now Swanson a chance here, with runners at second and third, 2 gone. She's ahead in the count, 3-1. Pitch on the way here. Swing and a miss. Good one there by Sydney. She just reared back and threw it right by Emily Swanson. So the high heat will make it a 3-2 count. Bases loaded, runners at second and third, 2 gone. Pitch on the way. Inside for ball 4, and the bases are loaded. Josie Oakley now, chance to help her own cause. Oakley been on board a couple of times. Reached on a fielder's choice and got hit by a pitch. She's also fouled out. Courtesy runner going to come in now for Shattuck. So 2 gone here in the 6th. Bases loaded. Called strike. And it's 0-1 on Oakley. Gabby Jordan, by the way, in to run now over at first base for Shattuck. Called strike 2, 0-2. And boy, Oakley, a little frustrated by that call. She said, you know, when I'm pitching, I'm not getting that call there, Mr. Blue. Bases loaded. 2 gone and 2 strikes on the batter. Good job there by Oakley to fight off a pitch. And it'll stay 0-2 on Josie. Dad Travis down at third base, coaching up his daughter. She's down in the count 0-2. Bases full of Lady Indians, and the pitch on the way. High and outside, gets away from Rogers. Here comes the runner from third, and scoring, standing up, will be Cameron Bullard. And that'll become a 5-4 ball game. Bay goes to third, and Swanson to second base. Then, not a wild pitch, or not a pass play. It's a wild pitch. Runs the count now to 1-2. So Shattuck retakes the lead here in inning number 6. This one has been back and forth throughout the ball game. Like the Indians 2 in the first, got another one in the 4th, and have scored 2 here in the 6th to retake the lead. Richard having a conversation with his club, reminding them probably that, hey, this is our last home game. We got to get ready for the postseason. Let's not be ostriches. Let's get our heads out of the sand and go play ball. Richard, kind of looking back at the pitching circle and the rubber, just kind of like somebody's got to take his ire. And in this case, it's the circle and the rubber. 1-2 now, the count on the batter, Josie Oakley. Runners at second and third. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And Sydney will come out and get the out, but not before Shattuck retakes the lead as the Lady Indians come up with a couple of runs in the inning. 2 runs on, I had them for just 1 hit. There was an error, and the bases left loaded. We have played 5.5. Shattuck 5, Mangum 4, Classic Hits, 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stone cutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go hand in hand when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Well, Hadley Shelby leads off the inning, looks at a ball 1-0 on Hadley, and Travis Oakley immediately comes out of the dugout, having a conversation with Josie Oakley there. I mean, that one pitch, boy, he just came out. And apparently maybe the fact that Steven Tyler and Aerosmith are playing in the background, dream on. Maybe he's trying to rock her to sleep. I don't know. Ouch. Passing of Rick Ocasek, lead singer of the Cars, a couple of weeks ago at the age of 75. And, you kind of look at it and certainly don't want any ill will towards anybody. But you look at the iconic classic rock singers. I mean, Robert Plant's in his 70s, the lead singer of Led Zeppelin. Steven Tyler, lead singer of Aerosmith, 70s. Mick Jagger, lead singer of the Rolling Stones, 70s. It's crazy. There's Shelby with a bunt. Oakley flips to first in time to get the out. Hadley trying to cross the finish line, thought she was safe, but a bang play, and Shelby retired 1-3. Tell you what, Tomlinson showed some pretty good reflexes there because Oakley fired a rocket at her, and the distance wasn't all that great between the two. And keep in mind, Ashton looking back into the bright sunshine. So one gone for Mangum here in the 6th, and that'll bring to the plate Nicole Rogers. Rogers looks at one outside per ball, 1-0. Nicole, a couple of singles and a fielder's choice that led to an RBI. There's a ground ball. Oakley will field, flip to first, and that one not nearly as close as the previous play. 2 gone now on a couple of putouts by Josie Oakley. So Oakley been given a 1-run lead. Got the first 2 batters out here in the 6th for Mangum. Pitch outside to Keely Hussey. 1-0 on Hussey. Keely 0 for 1 is flying out to center and sacrificed. Tried to turn into that one. Takes ball 2, 2-0. 5-4 ball game. Mangum trailing, bottom half of inning number 6. 2-0 pitch to Hussey. Downstairs for a ball, 3-0. Keely trying to keep the inning alive for the heart of the order. Or as Don Henley once sang, the heart of the matter. Called strike, and it's 3-1. Great line from that song. I'm not easy to live with, but you're no picnic either. 3-1 pitch on the way. Ball 4, and Hussey is aboard. So here's Victoria Geralds. Geralds batting with 2 gone in the 6th, and a runner aboard. Victoria lined out to short her last time around. It turned into a double play. Pitch outside for a ball. And the count 1-0. They'll throw down behind the runner, but not going anywhere is Keely Hussey. Mangum has run out of some runs this season. Got to be careful here. Again, they'll throw down, and again, Hussey back. Count 1-1 now on Geralds. Victoria does have home run power. Wind blowing towards left field. 1-1 pitch. There goes the runner. Throw down, not nearly in time. Safe at second base on the stolen base is Keely Hussey. So Hussey in scoring position now. Count 2-1 on the batter. Victoria Geralds. 2-1 pitch. Signed for ball. Now it's 3-1. And there goes the runner on a delayed steal. Safe and a head-first slide. Good effort there by Keely Hussey. Hard slide into the bag at third base. And Shattuck got a little lackadaisical getting the ball back to the pitcher, and Keely took advantage of it. Count 3-1 now on Victoria Geralds. Geralds line shot foul down the left field line, and it's 3-2. Boy, Victoria just out in front of that one. Hit it hard, but just a noisy foul ball. 3-2 the count now on Geralds. Keely Hussey down at third base with 2 gone, representing the tying run here in the 6th inning. Good battle between Mangum and Shattuck. Payoff pitch. Ball 4 outside. Runners at first and third now for Sydney Webb. Well, Sid the kid, one of those seniors, right? Got a chance to help herself right now. Runners at first and third, and 2 gone. I don't know if you send Geralds here. Pitch outside for a ball to Webb. 1-0. I think that if you send Victoria, here comes Travis Oakley out of the dugout again. I think if you send Victoria here, they just simply would walk Webb. I think this is the second visit of the inning for Oakley, is it not? So a pitching change going to be made here, and we'll get that for you after this. 5-4. Shattuck in front of Mangum. Runners at first and third for the Lady Tigers at 2 out in the 6th. When we come back on Classic Hits 97.7 at oksports.tv.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
All right, Caitlin Gillespie going to be the new pitcher now for Shattuck. And Bullard will go to second base, as those two will flip-flop. She will inherit a 1-0 count on Sydney Webb with runners at first and third. Katie, sometimes life imitates art, and then sometimes it just happens. She went to her Pandora station for the music in between the pitching change, and it was Queen's. Another one bites the dust. Nothing intentional on Katie's part, indeed. Sometimes it just works that way. All right, so here we go. Runners at first and third now. 2 gone as we play in the 6th. Shattuck on top. Pitch outside to Webb. And the count 2-0. Always thought it was hard to be the pitcher to come in the middle of a count. 2-0 offering here. Ground ball back through the middle. That'll be a base hit. Boy, Sydney hit that one hard. Nearly took the leg off of Gillespie and ties it at 5. Solid shot by Webb. So gives Sid the Kid the RBI, the single. And it's a 5-5 ball game. Gerald's is at second. Courtesy runner at first, and Jaden Bowen steps in. Bowen a triple her last time around. She's also been hit by a pitch. Whacks that one into right field. They're going to send Gerald's ball bobbled out in right, and Victoria will score easily, and Mangum back on top. First pitch swinging Bowen. She rifled it into right field. And when the ball was bobbled out there, no chance to get Gerald's streaking home from third base. Mangum now on top. 6-5. Here's Bailey Locklear. Locklear way out in front of that off-speed pitch. Bowen running on the play. They'll throw down. Safe at second base is Bowen. And coming in from third to score is the courtesy runner. Good job by Lauren York. Boy, I tell you what, that was a heads-up play by York. As soon as the ball was released, York was on her way and scored easily. 7-5, Mangum up by 2. Locklear fouls one on the right side. And on Bailey now, the count is 0-2. Locklear, a couple of singles and an RBI in the ball game. She's also grounded out. Looks at one inside for a ball. 1-2 on Locklear. Jaden Bowen out at second base. Mangum 3 here in the 6th to retake the lead. 1-2 pitch on the way. Off speed and high. 2-2. And Gillespie trying to coax the Mangum hitters into swinging at that off speed pitch. 2-2 offering here. Chopped through the middle of the infield. Picked up by Oakley, and she'll throw to first in time to end the inning. But not before Mangum retakes the lead. Lady Tigers coming up with 3 runs in the inning. 3 runs on a couple of hits. There were 2 walks and 2 runners left on board. And at the end of 6, Mangum leads it 7-5 over Shattuck on Classic Hits 97.7 at oksports.tv.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum specializes in reliable used vehicles. Here are some of the examples of what's on the lot right now. Check out this 2012 Kia Sorento all-wheel drive with 102,000 miles and fully equipped. It's white with ebony cloth for only $79.50. Or this 2010 GMC Terrain, locally owned, 113,000 miles, rear DVD, leather, only $88.50. And this 2012 loaded Audi QS for $11,950. See Jamie or Lacey at Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum.
Most folks don't need the services of an attorney often, but when they do, many are choosing Corey Kendall, attorney at law. With offices in Altus and Mangum, Corey provides family law, estate planning, real estate, and criminal law services, operating with integrity as the cornerstone of his practice. The Kendall Law Firm is family-run, with wife Renee managing the office. When you need an attorney, remember Corey Kendall, attorney at law.
Back at the friendly confines here in Mangum Softball Complex, Lady Tigers 3 ounce away from ending the regular season on a winning note. Lisa Wilson says, yay, Lady Tigers. Called strike here, and the count 0-1 on the leadoff batter, Ellery Woods. She'll be followed by Sailor Bullard and then Ashton Tomlinson. Woods down in the count 0-1. 0-1 pitch. Tip foul. Rogers didn't hold on to it, but it's 0-2 now on Ellery. Woods walked in the first, stole a base, was left stranded at second. Walked in the fourth, stole a base, and scored a run. And then struck out in inning number 5. So officially 0-for-1 in the ballgame. 0-2 pitch here, upstairs for a ball. 1-2. 6, 7, and 8 due up here for the Lady Indians in their half of the 7th. Back and forth ball game all afternoon long. 2 in the first for the Lady Indians, 1 in the fourth, 2 more in the 6th. There's a fly ball into shallow right field, and that will get down for a single. So good job by Woods to go the other way on the 1-2 pitch. And the leadoff runner aboard here in inning number 7. Going to get a pinch hitter here. Sailor Bullard had been 0 for 3 and it struck out every time. And Gabby Jordan, who ran earlier in the ballgame now, will come to the plate for the first time. First pitch to Jordan. She tries to bunt, does, but it's foul. It's 0-1 on Jordan. Again, Mangum on Thursday, the opening round of the regional at Silo. And they will do battle against Minco. 2 o'clock start time. Chad Fox with a call. Audio only, but we will have it on OK Sports. There's a bunt foul, and it's 0-2. We will have it on OKSports.tv and also on Classic Hits 97.7, the Facebook page, and obviously audio on the radio. Interesting idea. Still doing broadcasts on the radio. Some entities have decided not to do that. 0-2 pitch way outside. 1-2. Good job that time by Webb to try to coax the batter to go chase here. 1-2 now on the pinch hitter for Shattuck. Runner aboard. Nobody out. Fouled out of play on the right side. It'll stay 1-2 now on Gabby Jordan. Yeah. Sydney has struck out this position 3 times, but love to make it 4. But Jordan had a notion, laid off the high heat, and that'll level the count at 2-2. She almost was hacking at that one. Sydney now an opportunity. 2-2 pitch. Outside for a ball. 3-2. To give Jordan credit, she is battling back here after falling behind 0-2. Run the count full 3-2 with a runner at first and nobody out. Payoff pitch on the way. Inside for ball 4. We'll put runners at first and second. Shattuck says it's a long drive back to Ellis County in the Panhandle. We might as well make our trip here to Mangum well worth our while. So Ashton Tomlinson now will step in. Tomlinson on the ball game has singled, drove in a run, and has grounded out twice. Takes a strike here, and it's 0-1. Mangum up by a pair of runs here, so defensively you're willing to trade third base for a double play through the middle of the infield. 0-1 offering on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. And it's 0-2 on Tomlinson. I say 0-2. I think that Bill Ferguson called strike 1 on that first pitch. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. And Webb will get the strikeout with runners at first and second. So big out there for Sydney. 1 gone now for Caitlin Gillespie. Gillespie 0 for 2. Struck out twice. walked her last time around and came around to score a run. Takes a strike here, and it's 0-1. And now Sydney Webb beginning to get into a little bit of a rhythm here late in the ball game. Webb getting the pitch and getting after it. Runners at first and second. Mangum up by a pair. We play in the seventh and the 0-1 pitch. A little bit low for a ball. The Shattuck fans like the pitch, but the home plate umpire disagreed, and it's 1-1 now. On Gillespie, top of the order, and Tegan Jones in the on-deck circle. 1-1 offering here. There's a cold strike, and it's 1-2. Boy, you do not want to let the inning stay alive and allow Jenna Box to hit again here, or Jenna Bay, rather, to hit again in the ball game. 1-2 offering on the way. Tries to bunt, and it's a foul. And that is the second time we have seen that here this afternoon. So 2 gone. It goes as a strikeout for Sydney Webb, her second of the inning. I've got Sydney with 8 strikeouts in the contest. 2 of those on third strike bunt attempts. Tegan Jones swinging at the first pitch. Hits it a mile in the air on the infield. Sydney Webb there to make the catch. And the ball game is over. Sydney Webb taking control of things here, makes the catch, and the ball game comes to an end. Shattuck making noise in the seventh. They got a couple of runners aboard, a single and a walk, but couldn't get them any further. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 runners left on base. Mangum wins it by a final score of 7-5, and we're back to the totals after this on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
If you have tickets or accidents and need auto insurance, you're purchasing a new home and need homeowners coverage, you're a contractor needing general liability or a bond, maybe you're a business owner and need professional liability, directors and officers, or cyber liability, you need farm coverage or crop insurance, the Castle Agency in Mangum is who you're looking for. Family owned and operated for 81 years, the Castle Agency provides insurance for individuals, families, businesses with all kinds of insurance needs. Call or go by the Castle Agency and Pam Simmons will be happy to help you out. Phone 580-782-3049. Visit the office at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum.
We are a community of ongoing legacy and tradition. This is Landon Brooks from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of the Mangum Tigers on and off the field. Good luck on another exciting season, Tigers and Lady Tigers. Stockman's Bank is behind you all the way.
Big win for the Mangum Lady Tigers heading into the postseason as they come from behind and beat Shattuck by a final score of 7-0. Lady Indians, or 7-5, I should say. Lady Indians, a pair of runs in the first inning. Mangum got 2 back in the second, and then Shattuck 1 in the fourth, and 2 in the sixth inning. Mangum, though, after those 2 in the second, 1 in the third, 1 in the fifth, and then 3 in inning number 6. They run 7 hits and an error for the Lady Tigers. 5 runs, 4 hits, and 3 errors in the ball game for the Lady Indians. Mangum getting their 20th win of the year. And again, they will play on Thursday, 2 o'clock ball game. They'll take on the Lady Bulldogs of Minco from Silo. And again, a reminder for you, Chad Fox will handle the ball game on Classic Hits 97.7, on OKSports.tv, and on Classic Hits 97.7, the Facebook page, beginning at about, we'll say 1:50, 7 o'clock. For our producer-engineer, that would be the lovely and talented Chad Fox. For our scoreboard operator, the lovely and talented Katie Bowen-Kearney. I'm Michael Barnes. Thanks for listening on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.